Hello, my friends. Welcome to a new stream. Transition sound. Wee!
Hello. I loaded the Carmine save state for cool boss battle music to vibe to, because shit's a bop. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night. I'm having a fantastic night. Woo! I had a really stressful day, so I'm really looking forward to having an even more stressful speedrunning experience. Yeehaw! It's gonna be great. Let me just find all my windows, of which I have many. Cause like, I've gotta have the game up on one monitor, and then next to that are my notes, which is like a bullet point list of the order I do everything in for the second half of the game after God's Tower. Like all of my flying directions, like the compass directions that tell me where to go. And then I also have down in the corner my splits. My splits have to be visible because if they're not, they don't show up here.
Everything has to be in the right place. Everything has to be ready to go, because if it's not just right, everything falls apart. Speaking of which, I remembered to pull back my counter app up again, so I don't have to fumble with that. Without any further ado, let's ado no further. Beat up. All right. Now I go back to my settings. I disabled this so that I could type things, but I gotta re-enable the global hotkeys. Yeehaw. I go here. And attempt number 61. I hope it goes well. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, but I'm hopeful. Oh, ow. Stretched my back in an incorrect way. Mine was like, you went to the gym yesterday. You are not allowed to stretch like that. Felt my whole back tighten up, and I was like, nope. I'm gonna pull off of that before it's too late. Well, I would like to pop my back. At least now I'm able to play the game with just one hand. Ugh, no dice. I spent most of my time at the gym yesterday on the rowing machine. Because the thing is like, I've got pretty solid strength in my upper body and in my legs. What I'm really lacking is core strength. So I wanted to do things that build up that core. And the rowing machine seems like, from someone who's done almost no research, seems like a really solid way to do that, while also building like leg and arm muscles, but like it really is strong on the core for me. So I spent a lot of time on there. And my body is well aware of the fact that I spent a long time on the rowing machine. Whoop. Not gonna get me this time. Haha, nerds. I'm stuck in a tree. I'm out of here. E. All right, don't be a monkey. Son of a bitch. Okay, 2 damage, 6 damage. I'm above half, which is honestly the best I can hope for. 7 XP? I don't think that's bad. I don't actually know how much experience you need to get level 2 in this. It doesn't really matter to know it, I'm just curious. Because either I get it in 2, 3, or 4 fight. Ooh, definitely gonna be a 2 hit. It's gonna be a 2 fight level 2 this time. Hey, hello. Welcome on in. Did you check your email yet, my friend? Because if you haven't, do that, please. But also, I hope you're having a fantastic night. Oh, you're a D&D? All right. All right, we're on a really good pace. Loving it so far. It also means almost nothing. The real time loss and gain is Slide and God's Tower. Oh, look at that. What a nice pace. I'll take this. Pink encounters are the ones that you want. Getting the white ghost could be a double Baraphant or single Baraphant, which is either not enough XP or too risky of a fight. So it's better to get the pink guys. Because it'll most likely be either 2 worms or a single Baraphant and a single worm, and either way, that's much less risky of a fight. And weirdly, in this case, not enough for a level up. I might have been unlucky on getting the experience in that fight, or I might have, oh, no you don't, give me the pink. I might have just barely gotten level 2 from the 2 fights I did, so it was just barely not enough to take over. Oh, dang, I did in fact get the white ghost just barely. But that's okay, it'll be enough to level me up, which is what really matters in the end. Yay. And I've gotten a couple of hamburgers, which is nice. They'll be helpful for the early section of the Triskim grinding. Alright, so we'll do this. I think this is the last room before I get to Mushmare. Getting a level up here or not doesn't matter too much. Cool. Not getting it here just means that I'll get it for Mushmare. Nice. Alright, let's go kill the mushroom. Watch him outspeed and kill me. Woo! He did the exact amount of damage needed. I had 22 hit points. He dealt 22 damage and I died. All right. It's fine. Let's try again. Honestly, it was because I was so good at dodging encounters. So the lesson is you want to be level 2 when you get into Cave of Fear, and you want to be level 4. So you want 2 level ups before you get to Mushmare. If you don't, you're not going to be fast enough. And he's likely to just one-shot you. Curious about something. All right, this is gonna be weird, but I'm gonna test something. So this run's gonna be forfeit, because I'm really curious about something. So I've not saved the game at all. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get speed up and then I'm gonna die. And there's a reason. There's a reason I'm doing this. Cause I want to see something. It does. So it does start you from there, but it does skip the cutscene, but I now have speed up. So I have speed up from the very beginning of the game. However, I do not believe this is going to benefit us at all. I'm curious. Yeah, so that doesn't do anything for us. We'd still have to go to the mayor. Hold on. We're sciencing for a little bit. Yeah, because then she moves here, and you get your candy bar. I didn't get nurse, because this isn't a run. I want to get level 2. I don't think it matters, because I'm not actually trying to do anything off of this. But if we just skip it. Get proper glitched state. Sneeze. It's important. It's a critical step. Why me? Then we get into the cave. What's the problem with this? Thinking. Okay. Well, the problem with this, so first of all, there's no real benefit. Here's what I wanted to check. In Banjo-Kazooie speedruns, and there are other speedruns that do this as well, where the run doesn't start from when you start doing things. The run starts from when you start a new game. So for Banjo-Kazooie, in the current, I think it's any percent, you load a save file that's almost at the end of the game that has access to the board game. And by doing something that allows you to die in the board game, it lets you then start a new game, but you have like all of the moves and stuff. And so, and the way that they do that, and then the runtime starts when they create that new file that just happens to have all of the shit, right? And so what I was thinking is if we got speed up, died, and then it would go, if you never saved the game, if it were to take you back to the title screen and you were to load into a new game, which would be a new game start, but now with speed up, A, would speed up retain? And the answer is probably not. B, would there be like a justification to be able to start the run with speed up? The answer to both has turned out to be no, and even if you did, there isn't a benefit, because, well, I mean, if you were able to, and then able to start the time on the new game that has speed up, you would save like a minute in the early game, I think. So it would be huge, but it's whatever. It's nothing. I was just messing around. Let's play the game. For real this time. I wish there was a way for us to find, like, a way for us to get speed up in Orgo, but as of what we've found so far, there is not a way to do it, which is a bummer. There's something special about signs that just makes it work. And it's not all signs. It's only specific signs and a grave. I want to be going over the bridge at about 1 minute 40 seconds. And I've gotten incredibly consistent with that, so that's pretty cool. No. No. Oh, he got stuck. Ah! That's so mean. No, and it's a monkey tail. I don't even think he gave me good experience. What a loser. Give me an enemy. There we go. East. I am in pain. Uh-oh. I didn't level up. At 4 HP, I'm in big trouble. I might just encounter a monkey tail and die. Best encounter would be a single lil worm. Low damage? Nah, we're dead.
The distance that you can be standing from before you talk to the mayor seems a little bit different every time. If I'm really lucky, I can be like a whole night width further from him. And it is always nice to get, but it's not common. Right on pace. Ah! That sucks. Alright, at least it's a single Lil Worm. Not great for experience, but it's a fast fight. They only gave me 2 experience, so I'm probably gonna have to... It's gonna be a 3, maybe a 4 if I'm unlucky. East. No, another monkey tail. Hate finding monkey tails. They deal so much damage. Okay. It's probably gonna be a 3. I don't think it's gonna be a 4. Well, maybe, depending on how much experience this little worm gives me. Yeah, it's a 4. So mad. Getting a pre-speed up encounter and a 4 fight. Absolute time sink. You can't kill me. But you can get real close. I think the big worms max out at 6 damage, so I was safe. Just sad. Nice, that was good shopping. No! Ugh. Alright, let's get up to Baby Skip. Perfectly on pace. Technically like frames faster, but less than 1/10 of a second off on both splits. Okay, good. Oh no! No! Hit the enemies, please! Okay. Alright, no level up, but that's okay. I still have enough psychic points for the next fight, which is what really matters. And I'll get a level up on the next fight, so we're fine. Wanted to try to skip this one if I could.
Okay. Give me a level up, please. Thank you. Oh, it was so good. If I can skip all of the fights, oh, I shouldn't have said anything. 5. Oh, the double Barafint. Hey, oh god. I need to do this. Okay. That was exactly what I needed to have happen in order to survive that fight. And I got a hamburger, which is pretty cool. All right. At this point, getting the extra encounter isn't a big deal. All right, please, please have a good encounter here. Double Barafints are pretty scary before Mushmare. Cool. Because Barafints deal a lot of damage and they're not fun to deal with. After Mushmare though, you have the Iron Sword and then you also equip your Bronze Shield. So both those things together comes together pretty well for some solid defense and offense to take care of those Barafints. And also not take like 16 damage a hit, which is almost half your health. Too many. Okay, it worked out. One, two. Okay. Nice. Cool. Getting my camera fixed before I get in here is honestly pretty great. It's much less disorienting for this part where I'm exiting. I got stuck a little bit anyways, but that's just because I'm not used to actually getting the correct camera. Okay. So now we're gonna make sure to equip our stuff. Uh-oh, not the bomb. No. Just why me? I'm not actually worried about being at 16 HP. Ah, what the fuck? How did I, how? Wait. I guess I did an extra turn and didn't realize it? Because I thought I did da bomb and then why me and then attacked once, which should have had one more turn before da bomb went off. I guess I just completely spaced. I did the attack and then just completely removed it from my brain. Anyway, we start over. All right, here's hoping we get out of early game soon.
I'm not super stressed about losing runs really early, just because of like how consistent my pacing is, provided I don't make a dumb mistake like attack and then immediately forget that I attacked. My execution is very consistent in the early game. So all it is just wasting time, which is a bummer more than anything. Hey, how's it going? Welcome on in. You have missed nothing. East. Yeah, you've missed absolutely nothing. We haven't even gotten to Baby Get. We've done like 3 or 4 attempts, and they've all died in the cave. How are you, by the way? I hope you're having a fantastic night. Alright, come on, level up, please. Hey, let's get out of here. I had a pretty stressful day at work today, but other than that, I'm vibing. It is what it is. There have been some without going into details or specifics, there have been some changes in the ladder of like who reports to who, and that's having a general negative impact on stuff. But it's just something that we gotta deal with. Yeah. Oh, did you check out the link that I tagged you in Discord, by the way? That Google Drive link to the live performances of Guardians Crusade music? Because the band that did the music for this game sometimes plays Guardians Crusade tracks at like their live shows. It's really good. There's a 2019 concert and a 2020 concert. I have not actually opened them to see what format they're in. I wish they were on like Spotify, but I haven't checked and I doubt that they are. Oh God. Get me out of this hell. Just barely surviving because of a lucky damage roll. Ew. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Nice. Good. I have enough psychic points for another level, or for another fight, which will get me a level. Okay, I need to get a fight in this room. Perfect. Because I need 2 levels before I get to Mushmare.
Uh-oh. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, let's kill a mushroom. Real look into how Mario gets his powers. I'm outsped? I'm fine, okay. All right, I must have gotten like really terrible, whatchamacallits, agility on my levels. Okay, I do need to hamburger and psychic potion because I'm likely not going to level up from this fight. All right, and now we can just kill him. There's quite a few tracks. I haven't looked at it in depth, but I know that they're there, and I know that you and Lancer would be interested in hearing them. My exits from Coldo has been, or not Coldo, whatever that place is called, has been a lot smoother lately. Kel. K-E-L-L, that's what it is. Thank you. Your blathering of noises. We're all close enough for me to remember it. Or rather, your smattering of approximations. Blatherings, for whatever reason, felt mean. Felt mean to say. All right, I think we're level 5 right now. So we'll just keep an eye on the next level up. But I think we're 5 right now. Blathering of noises is my native language, true. And relatable. Oh, come on now. Okay, one more level, so I'm gonna need to make sure I get some encounters in the next couple of rooms because I'm almost at the exit. Nice. These guys have 37 HP, so being able to get 37 damage on that first one saves me a whole turn. Oh, I was really hoping I could sneak around him. 2 worms? No, single Barafin. Still, it's a fight that I can do without Wymie, which saves me some time. And it wasn't quite enough for a level up, so that's okay. I also need to be hopeful that I don't get one-shot by the Toy Knight. Because I was super low agility against Mushmare, I'm not super hopeful that I'm going to be high enough level to outspeed the Toy Knight when I get to him. Okay, that's level 7. Oh, you're kidding me. I just barely didn't see him. I should be able to run, though. Me. So glad he got out of my way. I was really worried that he wasn't gonna. Oh, that one too. That was scary. Like, these enemies pose no threat to me aside from wasting my time. I want to have the camera facing the way that I do, so that it's already set up for this cutscene. But I don't know. Whoa. I don't know how to avoid the whole unloaded area thing. All right, welcome to Slide. Here we go. This is the first run of the night to get this far. Come on. I'm not close enough to the sign. No, I'm right on it. That was weird. I don't know what was up with that. Nope. It was close, but not quite. Oh. All right, please no encounters, that's all I ask. Ooh, okay. All right, cool. No! I think I bumped the X button one too many times. Otherwise, that would have done it. What a bummer. Alright, I need to get it this time if I want to stay on a decent pace with Run. This attempt or the next attempt are kind of my last tries at Slide before I'm starting to lose time. Because it takes about 2 minutes per attempt on Slide. Nope. Okay. If I don't get it this time, I'm gonna be behind PB. Mm. A lot of enemies to dodge that time. Glad I didn't get an encounter. There we go. Just barely saving the run. That was super weird. I don't know. All right, let's see if this works. There was something slightly off about my position, but we're in, we're fine. Don't you fucking dare. Cool. All right, now let's hope to survive against Toy Knight. Oh. Ooh, fancy. All right. Survive. Thank you. I have one more turn, so I attack and then defend. Not what I want. Good deal. Back at it again, baby. Woo! Well, now we're outspeeding, so now we're good. Now I'll do my living toys and then a potion. Psychic potion. Do an attack and then defend. Nice. Okay, 2 more fights, probably. Yeah, it's 11. So 2 or 3, depending. That's pretty cool. And I'm glad it was a shiny, so that's pretty awesome. Is it like a guaranteed encounter like with a shiny legend, or just a legend and yours happened to be shiny? One. Hello. 2. Defend for safety. Cool beans. 12, so probably 2 more. This next fight could give me just 1 level up to 13, or it could give me 2 levels up to 14. It depends on how close I was. We'll see what happens. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty alright. Having a fun time on stream so far. And we've got a run going, so I'm incapable of complaining. 1. Two. Alright, defend. Got pretty good HP. That means my power level's pretty high. 13. Okay, 1 more fight. I need to be level 14 at the end of this fight, so that I'm level 15 at the end of the Mimic. And 15 is the magic number to be able to survive. Oh, it did everything! I love that game. I've never played it, but I've watched my wife play it. It's fun and silly, and yes, at times raunchy. I was level 14. Yeah, I'd be able to share it. It's not really the kind of game that I would want to stream, though. But yeah, it's on my wife's Steam, so we could technically do like the family shared thing, but that's not really the dating games and the text-based games isn't really something that I prefer to stream. It's not as engaging for me from a content creation standpoint. There's level 15. And we'll skadoodle our way out of here. Save at town. I accidentally got a hate ending. No. My wife did the same thing. I don't remember which character it was, but she accidentally got the hate ending with them. No, I don't need this. I know where the sign is. I don't remember. Alright, I gotta hope for green dino. The yellow dragons are too strong for level 15, but I can kill a green dino. Perfect. 1, 2, now defend. Alright, so now we get to play a counting game. Everybody gets to help me count to 27. Green dinos are worth 1 when I kill them. Bobo dragons, or the yellow dragons, are worth 2. Honestly, I don't even think she remembers. It's been a long time since she played. Alright, we want to get the Bobos. These guys are worth more money, which is why they're worth 2, because they give us $2,000. Also, sorry about the audio glitch. It's just because of how quickly I use the living toys, that sounds stack on top of each other and then get stuck. Oh. Hamburger. That should kill. Cool. We're up to 3. The breaker box? I don't think I saw the breaker box. Not in game. Like, I've seen them through like seeing a screenshot. Okay. Another green dino. This gives me an opportunity to use a psychic potion to get some PP back. Okay, first turn psychic potion. Or peach potion. Second turn attack. And then defend. Boink. We're up to 4. Nice. In that case, I don't think I've seen them. Or maybe I have. I have no idea. Okay, I can use another psychic potion. Psychic potion, or peach potions. I keep saying psychic potions, but it's peach potion. They restore 20 psychic points. And now we defend. 5. Alright, I'd like to just get Bobos from now on, please. Now that I'm out of peach potions to use. There's no sense in needing the extra recovery turns. Okay, so Viper paralyzes them for 2 turns, which lets me set up Pyro. And a bomb. He will come out of the paralysis, and I will defend for the first turn of the bomb. Second turn of the bomb, I put him back to sleep. And then for the explosion turn, I defend. Pyro should kill. We're good. We're up to 7. Hey, Lancer, how's it going? Karate-related incident. I'm hoping that you just mean the emote, and not the person the emote is based on. Also, how's it going, Lancer? Hope you're having a great night. Green and purple were in fact devastated. Okay. Come on. Dr. Schnooze. Okay, we're gonna nurse here. Get some HP back. Pyro should kill. Beautiful. Now I don't have to go back to heal yet. That audio. This is what happens when you use your toys too quickly in a speed run, and then just like jam on the piano on the keyboard, just like for like 3 minutes. That's the live experience that I search for. Alright, we're gonna have to go and heal now because I'm exactly 1 psychic point short of being able to do another Bobo kill. Boop, boop. We're at 11. Oh, that's right. Yeah, so I do recognize a lot of the voices in the game, actually. Dante Bosco, I believe, was the fireplace, or something similar, because he's, Zuko in Atla. Oh, you pre-ordered the Final Fantasy Tactics remake like 5 days before it comes out? Nice. Which console did you pre-order it for? Probably Switch, if I remember your words correctly. I hope that it runs well. Dinah Snyder sounds super familiar. 1, 2, defend. I believe when I was looking through him through the list before, I looked it up and was like, oh, I do know that person, but then I'd forgot because that was a long time ago. Who runs like garbage, forever upset. Me too. And like, how can you release a port of a GBA title and have it run poorly? Oh, Master Snake. Yeah, no, I've never seen it. Never seen Aqua Teen Hunger Force, except for a couple of clips here and there, but not enough to remember anything. PS1? I thought it was a GBA game. Honestly, PlayStation 1 and GBA, like the 2D PS1 games and the GBA games look very similar in style to me. Steve Bloom, that name is also really familiar. Thinking of Tactics Advance, am I? Okay. It's very, very likely that I am. Okay, so we've hit the split level. So now the green dinos are the pink guys, so I can guarantee Bobos for a few fights here. Wolverine, okay. Defend. Sneap. Defend. 16. Ooh, please let it be the right one. Also, hey, real quick, everyone, please follow this person if you want to. I'm not gonna force you to. I gave you the pink one, even though I was going for the other one. Please follow this person. They're currently streaming Guardians Crusade. I was actually a few minutes late to starting stream because I got distracted when I was setting up the stream tonight. And I was setting up like the stream category for the game I was streaming tonight. I saw that Guardians Crusade had 10 active viewers, and I was like, what? No goddamn way. And I checked it out, and it was that person. Ow. I thought I saw a Bobo over here in the flash of light before sneezing. Excuse me. Oh yeah, Cat Noir. My son watches that show every now and then, and I got weirdly engaged in it. It's like French Sailor Moon. Alright, I can do exactly one more Bobo fight, because this combo takes... Hold on. Those two is... Yeah, I can do the combo. No, I can't. I have to rest again. We're at 19 right now. I haven't marked it yet because I'm doing a lot of running, but... Bebop. Attack the Fast is different from regular attacks as sexy but only GBJ. Yeah, I don't remember which one I played. I played one very briefly, but it was at the same time that I had just finished like a ton, like hundreds of hours in Disgaea. One of the Disgaea games, either 2 or 5. And I think I was just burnt out on the genre, and I couldn't get engaged with it, and I just never played it. Because I asked myself, do I want to put another way too many hours into another game like this? And my brain was like, please don't. We're at 21. If I can get 3 more Bobos, then we're killing it. That is a big brick of text I'm not going to be able to read for a long time. The thing I'm doing is repetitive, but I have to be super careful with it. No, you're fine. Never apologize for existing. Alright, that level up will probably make Bobo's pinks as well. Yeah. Probably around the restriction. Ew. That's disgusting. I think it was advanced then that I played. Why did they do that? What a weird choice. I need to defend. Ah, Rebel. I heard a lot of people had problems with Rebel. I didn't like the character. I don't think I agree with them, but that's what it is. Yeah, Amazing Digital Circus is incredible. I love Ragatha and all of the characters in that show. I have not watched Knights of Guinevere yet. I want to, but I haven't watched it yet. All right, after this, we have one more fight, and then we're gonna go do buying. You wouldn't call it incredible, but definitely got good. Are you talking about Digital Circus or Guinevere, the new show? Yeah, see, I was immediately hooked on Digital Circus. I watched every episode on release. Good to know. Then that means I'm really looking forward to Knights of Guinevere. I was already looking forward to it because of Dana Terrace. Dana Make It Gayer Terrace. All right, we are good on money. And we got a level, fantastic. Erica Lineback, that sounds familiar. We know Lineback. The most powerful character in the Legend of Zelda-verse. I forgot to actually buy the items. And we bought all of our stuff. Let's go rest at the inn and then find out if we got good luck. Lineback fact. All
right, my luck is good. Holy shit, we're out of here. All right. So to explain what's going on and why I'm so excited, so there is an in-game stat that you can see on the menu. It's called luck. If you didn't see it, back up the stream or something. But that stat is primarily what determines the ability to run away from combat, which we're going to need to do, not for survivability, but for time. Because we're gonna have to run through a bunch of enemies, and I don't want to fight them because it takes forever, and there's no point in doing so. All right, what I just did, there's a lot to explain, but the short version that I don't have to think about is text boxes all happening at the same time and the game gets confused. I cannot read chat right now, sorry friends. All right, cool, we did it right. We are good to go. We don't have to worry about accidental soft locks or unavoidable soft locks later. Perfect. I did it quick. Just doing this for a little extra money, because I'm not actually sure how much money I have. Got a hamburger, that's cool. Okay, we're out of here. Oh. That might have been a rainbow if I didn't forget to split. Oh, hello. It's fine. It's not a big deal. And this is why I wanted to have the good luck stat, so I can run away. Dust Bunny Dolly. I did like the Dust Bunny character. She was cool. And Hell of a Boss is fun. Oh, Luna. Okay. I thought I recognized that voice actually when I was watching my wife play Date Everything. Pluck the skills out of your opponent's head. That's disgusting. And super cool. Okay. Hold. Nah, they didn't get stuck in the wall long enough. Yeah, I know. The only reason you tune into my streams is to see more rainbows on my splits, and I get it. Oh. Yeah, a lot of these fights are honestly unavoidable, to my experience.
Oh. Oh, if I didn't get stuck, I was watching them too close. I didn't watch where I was. If I didn't get stuck there, I would have been able to avoid these fights potentially. That makes sense. Like, you can't dodge if you're frozen in time. There was no avoiding that. Why were there 3? I snuck in between the first 2, and then the third one was like, nah, I got you, bitch. Nothing I could have done about that spawn. It is what it is. These encounters, man. They never stop. I'm losing time on this split. There's a minute difference between my PB and the best time I've gotten on this split, just because encounters can be so nasty and all over the goddamn place. Look at that shit. Disgusting. There's one by the chapel? Okay, I'm in. Woof. All right, glory time. Time for the glorious evolution. For all of my League of Legends fans. And also to my League of Legends fans, I'm sorry that League of Legends is what it is. And that you play it. It's difficult to get out of that game. Can confirm. All right, here we go. Hey, look, it's the bad guy. Oh no, it's the good guy. Surprise, working for the bad guy. Oh no, the good guy that was working for the bad guy is now being betrayed by the bad guy, and what a surprise. Now he's a monster. Let me see if I can pop my back. I got like one tight spot. Hold on. Nope. Wanted it to happen. Not happening. I'll get it later. That does sound a lot better. So there's no longer than, yeah, probably because it was fucking busted. That sounds pretty sick nasty, I'm not gonna lie. To be able to steal abilities. Plus with stop making things like never fail, like that's pretty huge. So that was probably a balanced decision. And an implementation decision, because trying to implement that to make sure that like nothing crashes from that, kind of rough, not gonna lie. All right, let's hope for good luck. If he does death breath too many times, I just lose. Lamau. So we do why me? Unlucky. Now I need him to nail blade. Thank you. Okay, keep nail blading, please. Damn. All right, I have one more turn, so I'll attack. Now I'll defend. Thank you for nail blade, pretty huge. The longer pyro is up, the better. Oh, 65 damage. It's terrible. Okay, we'll attack. Not why me. Alright, bye, Pyro. We'll Spanch Snack to heal up. Bummer. We'll put out Stare, because he can do a little bit of damage. Nail Blade. There goes Wymie. Okay, good damage from Stare so far. And he's tanking a hit for me? Love that. Spanch. 1. Okay, I can do one more. Now we'll heal. Spanch. Okay, we'll Spanch. I'm getting pretty low damage rolls here. Nice crit. Hell yeah, I don't know if that crit mattered, but it did feel good to see. Woof. I have to take the long way around because of that guy. Oh, what a rude asshole. And I turned the camera the wrong way because I was using the wrong button. Where am I? I'm too low. Holy shit, this movement is not vibes. Not vibes at all. Just barely got the camera correct though. There's an invisible baby speaking. Normally he's here, but I'm a dirty little cheater. Oh! Oh! Whoa! That was insane! Oh my gosh, there was so much fear. Okay, no enemy at the door, that's perfect. He is, actually. Canonically. He could have used a plane the whole time. Orgo is actually, like, the primary, like, airport of this world. So, yeah, no, he is just dumb, you're right. Alright, I'm gonna grab this Spanch Snack. Because I use most of mine in the Glor fight. So now I have 2 Spanch Snacks that hopefully I don't accidentally use against Mario or Luigi in my in Knight's Confusion. Okay, we're 477. We might need to do just a little bit of grinding. So I try to get to like mid 50s. If I can. And by 50 or 550s, I don't know if I said 550s or what. There's 1 attack. 2 attacks. Defend. And just forgot to equip my miracle stuff. Defend. Oh boy. True. That's a huge risk. Okay, we're at 500. Okay, it's worth a shot. One, two. Oh, okay. All right, let's get one more level, and then I'm gonna save and then go for Mario. This isn't the encounter I want, but it's fine. Oh, can you stop giving me the single octos? These guys have such a small amount of experience compared to every other fight in this tower. What I really wanted, the double hangries. The floating guys. Getting two of those guys is good experience. And I have to do a third fight to get another level, so I'm burning a lot of time here. But it's fine. This fight was gonna happen anyways, so... Oh, a single hangry? I don't know if this is gonna level me up or not, but I'll be real sad if it doesn't. Oh. Oh. Buddy. Thank you. Come on. Okay, at least he died from Pyro there. Please level up. Thank you. Alright, let's go for Mario. I've got 2 spinach snacks, and this guy can confuse me, so hopefully I don't get confused and give him 250 hit points. Okay, Pyro! Deal good damage, please. I need good damage rolls. That's a decent one. At 570, taking 100, that's pretty good. Yeah, volume warning, sorry everybody. 144 is awesome. 145 and a crit. 108, okay. Careful. I'm confused, just attack him. No! No! The spinach snack! Oh, and I'm still confused. Alright, please survive. Holy shit. Alright, I need to Gabriel. That is the worst possible outcome. Well, that's not true. I had a second turn of confusion and I attacked him on the second turn, but still. No. Are you serious? Both of them. In fact, both of the spinach snacks went straight to Mario's face. Listen, nom. So now I can't use them for healing, and I have to use Nurse instead, which isn't going to heal quite as much, because it's 30% of my max HP. That sucks. What if you're on strike? Then that's what happens when you just attack Wymie a bunch. He just makes himself, like, irresistible for targeting. Okay, I think... I'm really tempted to just kill myself and then start this fight over. Because this is turning into a battle of attrition, because I gave him 500 hit points. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let it happen. So this is unfortunately gonna be a pretty chunky time loss, but giving him 500 hit points is a big hurdle to overcome.
Thankfully, we saved right before the boss, so it's not a huge loss, but it really sucks. Because it completely undid all of the damage I did early. And I had to use Gabriel, so I was just burning nurses, trying to stay healed up. Alright, let's hope for better luck this time, I guess. Okay, Stomp is good to see. 113, get another good roll, please. 162, we'd love to see it. Okay, one more good attack. It's a 119, give me a good one. 162, we love to see it. Careful of the confusion, didn't confuse me. I'm gonna use the spinach snack so I can't give it to him. Not 250 yet, I can use it now. Okay, can't use spinach snacks anymore on him. Awesome, we love missing that confusion. We do need to nurse here. You don't want to be below half against him because then he can just confusion combo you to death. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna go back and heal and hope for good run luck so I can avoid utilizing all my resources before getting to Luigi. But I can't check it, because if I pause, I lose the speed up. Okay, so we're going to use Wymie, and then we're going to run. Not defend, we're going to run. Alright, I'm going to have to fight everything. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Quit wasting my time. We did still gain time. PB had a really bad Mario fight. Alright. One, two. Okay, a good level up. This is the last floor before Luigi. Not the fight I wanted to see. I think it gives a lot of experience, but it also uses a lot of my resources to get through this fight. For a hamburger. That's pretty awesome, actually. Peach potion instead, then. That heal from Nahani was honestly pretty game-changing. So now we're hitting Luigi with almost full resources. Alright, here we go. Luigi time. This guy's a little bit bulkier, deals a little less damage. We'll see how it goes. Same strat, though. It's because it's basically the same fight, just with different boss stats. Just attack him? No, don't give him items. I need those peach potions. Stop giving him items. Holy shit. Okay, at least we're attacking him this time. But I need to keep using Nurse. Okay, I can attack this time. I need to Nurse again this turn. Okay. Let me Nurse. I should be able to Peach Potion, because he's got to be low at this point. No, I'm pretty sure the volume's the same. Okay, I'm gonna have to Nurse again. Come on, just hit him. No! I used my last Peach Potion on him. Okay, he's dead. But I lost a lot of time there. I got a level up though, so that'll give me some resources back. Alright, let's see how this Carmine fight goes. I'm going in with about half HP, so we're gonna have to do some healing. And not having any Peach Potions. I might have one, but I don't think I have any more because of all the confusion items. Luigi confused me a lot, and I burned a lot of my remaining Peach Potions on him. And that's gonna make this fight awkward. If I get good RNG, I'll be okay, but if it's a lot of AoEs, I'm gonna be in a lot of trouble, because I'm not gonna be able to keep up. He confused me like at least 3 times. And during those confusions, I kept using items on him instead of attacking, which is a possibility. Like, you can get confused, but then just keep attacking him anyways, and that's kind of ideal. But in this situation, he would confuse me and I would use a Peach Potion on him, which wouldn't help him at all. It would just take away from me. Also, positive affirmation for Lancer. You are an incredible human being. You were a lot of fun to be around. You were a joy to have in chat. Thank you for existing. Please continue to do so. You have earned... I don't know where I was going with that. You're really cool. Stay cool. Okay, Phoenix Dive. We got a Why-Me here. Don't deal 160 damage. All right, that works. I need to heal. Okay, not what I want to see. We're gonna da-bomb. Not what I want to see. Okay, we Nurse. It's turn 1. And then Nurse again for turn 2. Just to help me stay healthy. I cannot use Gabriel. I have to defend. Okay, 300 damage ain't bad. Okay, we're gonna Pyro. Okay, I need him to do single target now. And I need Pyro to deal some actual damage, please. None of this two-digit bullshit. There we go. 126 is fine. Come on. 138 is good. More single damage. We love to see it. 162. That's what we want to see. I need to heal. $156, thank you. And he's single targeting me, which is huge. Okay, he's got another hit left. Keep myself healthy with some nurses. 96, not good. Checkmate will kill him. Oh my god, he has one more hit. Okay, nurse again to stay up. Can no longer use Gabriel, but that's fine. I wasn't planning on using him anyways. 84. Unlucky. We nurse. Okay. 120. 125. We need to heal again now. I have 7 more nurses at my disposal. I need him to start doing less damage. I don't think it's gonna happen though. Okay, we got... Oh, Pixie Dust is actually huge. It's only 63, but that shit matters. Oh, not if it keeps rolling high damage. This is so bad. I'm losing so much time on this fight. He's gotta be low at this point. Thank you. Get me the fuck out of here. 237. Yeah, we lost a minute and a half. Is what it is. Lost a total of 2.5 minutes in God's Tower alone. Yeah, it was a combination of me having low damage rolls and him having very high damage rolls. Normally Carmine deals about 100 to 120. He was dealing pretty consistently 140 and 160. Which meant while I was still out healing him with Nurse, because Nurse was giving me about 200 to 220 back, I wasn't over healing by enough to allow me to get like consistent damage. And then when he started spamming Checkmate, and it got rid of Pyro. That was a lot of early damage I missed out on. But we made it. We made it through, and we didn't lose speed up this time. Oh, come on. Okay. No. Stuck on the crystal.
Okay, we are out the fuck of here. Yeah, Hellfire, Ragnarok, Shadow Darkness, Murder Farga, Godhand, Sephiroth, Dragon Force, Quickomanji, Thunder Smash, Zangetsu, Blood Edge, our favorite character. Oh god, they're everywhere. I'm so glad I didn't get in a fight. Oh, they were all over the place. Oh my god. That one that just kept running in the way. Oh, it was stressful. Eat him. Get him. Bam, bam. Get him. Hell yeah. Can you imagine surviving the Carmine fight with 1 HP, only to die to Gale Stork? Why have we never abbreviated it before? What an incredible concept. Hurst Dimster, because I'm gonna go with GH, the GH sound of basically nothing. Herm Dimska Kitsub. Hurst Dimska Hurst Dimsta, yeah. Hurst Dimsta Kitsub. Hurst Dimsta Kitsub. That took a lot of work. That took more work than a long set of SES, which is wild. Why did that take longer? Alright, let's get out of here. Funny to say his full government name? Valid. So true, King. Baby. Ah! No! Okay. No! I'm trying to speak to your husband who will give me a toy. I feel like I need to practice this room specifically. All right. Baby, fly. Yeah, I always get fucked up in that last room trying to move around Amos and his wife, whatever her name is. It went absolutely derailed the stream. Yeah, no, it completely took over the entire theme of all of my Diddy Kong Racing content. Which, almost every day, I think about getting back to that time trial grind, because I loved that shit. But the problem is the N64 controller. My hands are too big for the N64 controller to hold it comfortably, and I can only grind out attempts in time trials for about like 15-20 minutes, and then I have to stop. Because my hands just start cramping up way too bad. And I keep trying to find like alternatives and solutions, but keep coming up empty. Just get better hands? Fuck, you're right.
Yeah, but the problem is that's like 15 minutes of warming up. And then like once I'm like warmed up and ready to start doing well, then my hands can't do it anymore. So that's the problem. All right, let's keep the child alive. That's the theme for this chunk of the run is don't let the baby die. Okay, we do Pyro, which avoids the possibility of us just attacking Wymie forever. Because Pyro will still take care of it in a couple of turns. Huge. All right, after Foreman, I fly southwest to Tower. Flash is weak, Metal is strength. True. Like my good buddy Victor once taught me. Function over form. All right, let's tough wall. Getting an encounter in here, specifically the tiny bug, is optimal. I will likely get an encounter. I want it to be the flat bug. Or I can just go this way, I guess, and just skip the encounter completely. And just not worry about that. Amazing. I'll do that forever now, I guess. All right, so now we go tough wall northwest. Ferris Manus and the Iron Hands. Ferris Manus. What's Ferris Manus from? Just sounds like a weird way to say Iron Man. Because that's kind of what those words are. Warhammer? Okay. Also, Rivier, there's your fucking rainbows. You're welcome. Also, look at the difference between my best time on this split and my PB's time. My PB crashed here. Ferris Manus literally means iron hand. Oh, Manus is hands? Okay. So we should not get the soft lock. We might still be unlucky. And Baby will get killed by the eyeball monsters that I need to kill to level up Baby. But if I can use Dark Cross on them, then we're good. All right. In we go. And hope for the best. Alright, we'll get Drake in here. Whoops. Forming out. And hope for the goddamn best. Alright, eyeballs, please. Eyeballs or good run luck, please. Okay. Don't kill the child. No, you killed the child. And I can't run. And I'm sleeping. 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 And I'm goddamn sleeping. You're shitting me. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm alive. But at what cost? Nope. Alright, we're just gonna have to dark cross this. Oh, I hate this. I needed Baby to get that experience. Because I don't think I have much for healing for him. I do get a cheeseburger. Let's do that. Oh, I also need healing. That's not much. Oh my god, that'd be awful. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Please survive. Please survive. Please survive. Holy shit, we did it. Okay. We're gonna dark cross. Okay. The run may or may not have just been saved. Holy shit. I hate this. So stressed out. And the thing is, this is the last scary part of the run, is Nord Cave, Nord Temple. Okay, please survive. Okay. Dark Cross. I am at odd HP, however, or even HP, however, and I didn't level up. Baby Ott did, but I didn't. Okay, we got the movement correct this time because I waited and let the camera turn before moving. Okay. We need to tell Baby to run and then use Nurse until I get to odd HP. Awesome. Okay. Odd HP. Please, 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 please. Let's go. Okay, TBD. Tough wall. Perseus. Drinking. He has an even amount of max HP, so he just dies here, and I survive because I'm at odd HP. And I still have a hamburger to heal me up, so we can do it again. Oh, alright. That's okay. I've got one more. So I misremembered. He has an odd amount of HP, so you always have to do the extra attack here. It's Darwin that has the even amount of HP. I leveled up, which is potentially gonna make things awkward. And now we get the fuck out of here. Okay, items, night hamburger. I'll use that. Living toys, forming out. I am at odd HP right now, so we're super lucky. Now we fly to Kerpel, east by northeast. We are legit 14.5 minutes ahead because PB had the transformation softlock. And I think also a death. What if Oddish, instead of evolving into Gloom, evolved into Evenish, who was exactly the same but had an even amount of leaves? Just gives him one more leaf. Mega Oddish unlocked. It's exactly one parallel universe over. True. Fun fact, this little island here, when you get all the holy items and you go and fight Darwin and he's like, are you ready to fight the final boss? If you tell him no, you shit out onto that island and you can return to that island to tell him again that you're ready. That's what the purpose of that island is. However, I never go there because I'm always like, when I go to fight Darwin, I'm always like, I'm ready. Let's just fight the final boss and finish the game. Correct. Correct. Alright, please tell me that's Kerpel. I think it is. I think we're good. Town's coming in. Yes, okay, awesome. And getting 2 successful eyeball fights is kind of massive, honestly. That gives a lot of good experience for Baby, so I'll be a lot safer in Castle Ryan. Okay, so now we have to talk to everybody. Okay. I don't think I have to do this house, but I'm checking it anyways. Yeah, that's the child. I don't have to speak to the child. So after the chief, skip the next house and go to this one. Then align your camera. This is the last house, and then I go in. All right. And now we have to skip Yungaga. Sorry, Zach. Imagine abandoning your child to a better child, SMH my head, right? I would never do that. Anyway. Welcome to here. This place has cool looking enemies and I don't want to fight any of them because it's a waste of time. Because I was able to get a couple of fights in, none of the enemies are going to be running towards me. But that doesn't mean they're any less spooky because sometimes they just get stuck and then you run into them on accident. And the thing about enemies that get stuck is it messes with their AI or something. I don't know. But sometimes they just run towards you instead. Oh no, I was a pixel off. All right, we have to fight Yungaga. I'm gonna tell baby to run. I'm gonna put out pyro and I'm gonna kick the shit out of this guy. Baby, run. We're gonna do tough wall, so I don't have to worry about losing HP. Hopefully I don't level up on this fight. Alright, so this is a really annoying time loss. I rushed it. I should have gone just a little bit further up. I have the visual cue, but I rushed it and messed it up. That's a terrible damage roll. You should be ashamed of yourself, Pyro. Nice damage roll. There you go. There. Unfortunately, this means I'm going to be getting cutscenes after this. I didn't level up, so that's ideal, so we're fine. We can get out of here. But anyway, it's free time save for next run. It's whatever. It's just a bummer. Okay, we tell the child to run. I'm at odd HP, so I tough wall, Vercius, Draken, attack. Okay. Okay. Now we are out of here. I'm gonna use a spinach snack on myself. And then, because I don't have to worry about the... I don't have to worry about the crash. Now the problem is because I beat Young Gaga, I have to sit through this fucking cutscene. Yeah. So this is just a bummer of a time loss. This does not change anything or affect the game at all. Baby. Fly. Hey, our second child again. Alright, so heading to Castle Ryan. We'll want to get some fights in to get some more experience on Baby. But mainly we're just going to be running through this place as fast as we can to get the third holy piece. And then we'll be skadoodling our way out of there. How did we gain time? Because I think PB also had to fight Yungaga, and I just had a slower fight because I got stuck on even HP forever against, what's his name? The Guardian. Okay. Where are we? Here. Yeah, Ryan's Pizza Tower. Okay, I always get a little turned around here. And I miscount how many rooms there are in any given direction. I forget the order in which I encounter rooms. Alright, let's see if this is something that I can cross or if I have to fight. I can cross that, light cross, here we go. See you later, you fucking nerd. I don't know if they did it or not, but same. Yeah, there was no way I was getting around that. Okay. So happy that I was able to run from that. We love to see it. Because I don't know if that's something I can fight reliably. Not as familiar with that enemy specifically. I know it's not something that I can do a cross on. Arnar! For those on YouTube, Lancer just redeemed R. Alright, Sar, if a Dar are just returned to the R, Narabar Dar. Larvitar, Farmarn, Tarpar should start. Arnar, Arts, Tarm, Tar, Parsh, Arfar, Rard, Bartarns. Thardal, Arparn, Tharwar, Tardar, Harlar, Pars. Larvartar, Arnfarkt. Our long start over Arshars. Arvanar, Dartharas, Arkarardart. Shar was kind of farked. Alright, scarped him. Barton Umbertar. Arskin Larnsart, a Clarpstarf. Ours is Hartmars, Cars, Harzarn, Marbar. Harsta Marstagurb? Kazurb? Harsta Margits Kazurb. Arshart. Alright. Warfartin Starfart, Gartnard art. Alright. I can warm you this. Alright, that was about a minute, at least. Baby. Baby, stop. Baby, please. I honestly, I usually end up going for like 2 minutes. 2 minutes or more. Alright, I want to get like 1 more level on Baby to get over 500 HP is kind of generally the goal you're looking for. To make sure that Baby can survive the final fight. What do you do if Baby dies in the first Zyzan phase? Because for Zyzan, you have to, in the first phase, you have to be able to use the Guardian command or you will not be able to get out of that phase. But you don't really have a way to revive? But maybe there's a living toy that does that? But like, what if you don't have any way to revive and Baby dies in the first phase before you can do Guardian? Like, then what? You just have to reset? Alright, everyone survive, please. Can you stop attacking the child? Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually gonna nurse the child because right now Baby is a light elemental. And if I use Dark Cross to kill the triangle things, then Baby's just gonna also die, and that doesn't help me. But he'll transform back in like a turn or two. So I'll just do a couple of nurses, keep Baby healthy. This burns a little bit of time, but I'd like to get the experience. Okay, now we can Dark Cross. Now that Baby's not a light elemental creature. Yay. Nice, we both got levels. How fun. How quirky. Beautiful. I should not need any more encounters, so if I can avoid them, I'd like to be able to. Yeah, how quirky and silly and not like other girls. That reminds me of a while ago now. I accidentally said that's not very girly pop when I was talking to my mother-in-law. And she thought it was the funniest fucking thing. Alright, here we go. Excalibate. I leveled up on the last fight, so I have no idea what my HP is. My HP. My HP. But we'll find out right now. Hopefully it's odd. It is! Let's go. Okay, chomp. Odd damage? Odd damage. Ugh. Baby, you spoil me. Okay, this is fine. TVD, baby! Alright, we're gonna be saving a solid chunk of time here as well for PB because we're not having to fight to get odd HP. Dragon. I do not believe that this run is going to be world record because I don't really have a clear sense of that, but I do know that it's going to be a really good run. Look at that. There's another rainbow for you, Ripier. Was DVD? Then it would be. Then we would have, instead of waiting for odd HP, we would have to wait for it to bounce on the corner of the screen. Okay, so after this, we do need to heal because I've got one more of these fucking things to do. Not baby. I need to go to living toys and form it out. And then we're just flying north. It's pronounced Duffwall. Of course it is. But what if it's Dowall because he needs to protect you? Both as a verb and priority. No! No, it's gotta be a +2. Come on, I was proud of that one. Come on! It's because it's got 2 meanings! Answer! That's rude. That's so rude. All right, final piece of holy. Here we go. And because I was at 1 HP and I used a single spinach snack, I'm still at odd HP. So we can go straight into TVD for a nice shirt. Aw, true. Aw, dang, you got me there. Okay. Final Guardian. Odd HP? Even. Alright, baby. Tough wall to stay at odd HP no matter what. A Versius for double damage. Draken for the almost kill. Okay, Tough Wall's final hit. Thanks, Tough Wall. He goes down. We got our final piece of the Holy Gear. We lost a little bit of time because of RNG with Baby. Okay, after this, we go here. We do not heal, because now we're gonna let Jesus into our hearts and then die immediately. Couldn't Baby be like his brother? I mean, Baby didn't die and also soft lock reality, so I think I'd rather have Baby right now. Okay, so I need to have this. Okay, still have my speed up. We go inside. I need to get into an encounter. Okay, I'll take a different one, I guess, because you don't want to fight me. This one. I need to get into an encounter, otherwise shit goes haywire. True. East. Sorry. I didn't think it'd be that bad. Oh no, am I dumb? No, I'm not dumb. I'm not dumb. I'm fine. The speed up was not to carry through here. It was just to get to here. Because you have to pause to use the cross anyways. Alright, so now we're gonna use this wooden cross to let Jesus into our hearts. And also to save the game. And then we exit West Portal. Alright, so now we get speed up on a sign and then immediately kill ourselves to an enemy.
boom, 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 boom. Okay, I need to find an enemy. East. Is that better? Aw, oh, dang, no, we died. F. All right, we are right now at 1 HP. So this fight could go south, depending on, honestly, depending on Baby specifically. Let's see how it goes. Damn. Okay. Tough wall. Okay. Need to Versius. I need to spinach snack. I need to Draken. Okay. Final boss time. Thank you, Lancer. That's a very important reminder. How much max HP do I have? Do either of you guys see if I have an even or odd number of max HP? It doesn't matter because I'm going to see it pretty soon, but if I have an odd amount of max HP, that's pretty ideal to steamroll the final boss. Thanks, Lancer. Thanks, Ricky. I keep you guys around. You're so helpful with critical information. Zyzen turned him into that. Which he was really upset about. He feels partially betrayed by Zyzen, but is still loyal to his cause. I don't think that's one of Zyzen's priorities. You win, baby. One of the dumbest memes from this run. From the speedrun in general. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. You get it. You get it, root beer.
please. Oh, it's an odd amount of AP. Okay. We need to tough wall baby. Because you need to stay alive. Okay, I'm gonna put out Pyro. I forgot to equip the Miracle Gear. Let me do Versius for double damage, because you need to deal a lot of damage in the first phase so that Nahani says, we're not doing any damage. Wow, 154 is terrible damage. That's better. Okay, I need to heal myself. Gabriel this turn. Oh, perfect. Okay, if I can stay at odd HP. Ooh. Damn. Unlucky. Okay. Let's heal, or let's just defend. Turn one, we'll see what happens. Odd HP, please. Let's go. Sorry, baby. Ah! I don't need you anymore. All right, we are not world record, but we are damn close. Okay, that's phase 2. And since we have odd max HP, we can immediately TBD phase 3. Exactly. Oh my gosh, hey! Shout out to that guy. Use two hands. It's this man. This is the guy I was talking about before, who I was late to stream for because I got distracted by his stream. How was your stream? How did it go? Everyone go follow him if you didn't already. Dude, the child is pissed. It's better than the child being deceased because that happened multiple times in that final boss. How's it going? This is the speedrun. The slide percent or any percent allowing slide. Went great. Ended up at the harbor. Not gonna get the stupid gem for the mayor. Oof. Have fun with that. All right. So world record is 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 49 seconds. And we ended at 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 23 seconds. And it might actually be ever so slightly less, depending on how timing works, but it's probably going to still end up at the 2:12:23. We are 40 seconds off of world record for this game. That is a 24-minute improvement of my last completed run. And it really just came down to RNG. I had a lot of free time save in this run from my last run, and I capitalized on almost all of it. Thank you! Thanks for GG's. I've seen too many speedruns of this. There aren't too many speedruns. There are exactly 2 people on the leaderboard, myself included. Absolutely. How long have you been here? Around when did you get in here? Because if it was somewhat recently, then I'm going to show you like the cornerstone glitch of this run. Just have 1 or 2 things not go stupidly wrong. World records right there. Exactly. If I had gotten first, second, or third try slide, that would have made the difference by a minute. 5 to 10 minutes ago, perfect. So you were basically here for the final boss and the Darwin fight. But yeah, Tough Wall protects me for the next 5 hits. Versius doubles the damage everyone takes. And Draken deals 50% of everyone's current HP. 50% doubled is 100%, but it rounds down. So if you have odd HP, you get dropped to 1 HP. If you have even HP, you just die. And so that's how you can really just blast through these last fights. But that's pretty huge. That's not a glitch. That's just in the game. A fun little combo. It's great. You can't do it on the first phase because for the first phase, there's an amount of damage you need to do. So it's better to just Versius, Pyro, and just beat the crap out of them until it's time to turn baby into a dragon. But yeah, let's talk about the run real quick, and then I'll show you guys stuff. So getting the letter delivered, doing baby skip, which gets me into the Cave of Fear before completing the whole letter quest. And then baby get. This is a wash. This will never mean anything to me. There is too much RNG at stake. I will either be in the range of 30 seconds ahead or 30 seconds behind. Doesn't matter to me. The first split that really makes a difference is the slide. Excuse me, so sorry. I did save a minute from PB on this split. At the end of the split, I can save more. It took me like 4 tries to get the slide to work. If I can get it first or second try, huge. That would have been world record if I had gotten it. Grinding, I saved a ton of time having incredibly good RNG. I got a lot of good fights that gave me a lot of money, and then I didn't have to do any grinding to get the good luck stat. It was first try and we were golden. Spanch was fine for Triscan skip. Chapel was fine. I got a little unlucky on encounters, but not a big deal. Glore, I lost a little time. Entering God's Tower, I saved some time. Mario was great. Luigi and Carmine kicked me right in the shins, and that sucked a lot. But after that, it was pure execution and not having to worry about the random soft lock from baby trying to transform into a cutscene, which is pretty huge. And then from there, it was just time save after time save of not having to fight to get down to odd HP. And then the run's over. and we killed it. And I'm super happy. I don't know how much more I'm going to grind on this run. But I'm really satisfied with how this run. I think from an execution standpoint, I'm really happy with how I did. But that's that. So let me show off a few things now. Right? So don't worry about me going super fast. This is something anyone can do, yet Luigi transforming into a cutscene. Okay, so Guardians Crusade is a slow game. You run slow, the battles look slow, everything's slow, but it's really cool looking, so nobody gets really upset about it. Cool. So this is the normal speed of the game. There's no Vegas in the speedrun. True. Yeah, we skip a lot. And I'm going to show you how. So this is the normal speed of the game. And so a common glitch in like almost every game is games don't like to do two things at the same time. Trying to talk to two things or read something and talk to someone at the same time often causes problems. In this game, my best understanding, which may or may not be accurate, is it causes some things to not load anymore. Because the game frees up memory so that it can do things like read signs. Enemies are not going to be moving, new enemies will not be spawning, NPCs aren't moving, all of that kind of stuff. You're in almost a cutscene state, so the game can run faster because there's less to do. Same thing as if I'm talking to Nahani. Now, oopsie poopsie, I can do both at the same time, and now the game's like, oh shit, man, I think you just fucked up. And because of that, this is glitch state. No enemies will spawn, I'm super fast as fuck boy, and I can pretty much do and go whatever I want. You can get it on that sign, which was discovered this year, like 2 months ago, that was discovered. We used to have to get it here, which is the exact same premise, it's the same glitch, the same inputs, does the exact same thing. But you can get speed up here. Now with speed up, I can get into the Cave of Fear early. Normally, at this point, I have taken the letter to San Claria, but I have not returned to Orgo to speak with the mayor to receive the child. However, what I can do is read this sign really quickly by pushing the button fast, and you heard that sound. We know that sound. That's the sound of receiving an item. The item we received is Wymie, the living toy who protects me from harm. I'm going to use Nahani to pull up some glitchy text boxes. That's going to let us skip past the little trigger where Nahani says, I don't want to go in there because it's scary. But the loading zone is disabled, so I can't just run into the cave. So I talk to Nahani again, and it slips us into the cave. I'm still fast as fuck boy, but now I'm in the cave. So that's like the cornerstone glitch that unlocks both of the routes, slide percent and no slide. I run slide because I think it's funny and cool. So let's take a look at that. Not here, here. So after you get the glitch state, you go into Cave of Fear, you do some stuff, you come back out, you deliver the letter to, you return to Orgo, to your mayor, who then says, take the baby to the cave, and then you save the game. And then from here, you have to hope and pray that everything works. If not, you're losing a lot of time. I'm gonna run into this cutscene, which is the sad cutscene where you deliver baby to a scary cave full of monsters, and you abandon it, and then return home. But because I have the glitched state active, see how fast as fuckboy I am, I'm gonna run into the cutscene, and I'm going to be able to move through the text boxes a little bit faster than I should be able to. Nope. There. So we are now sliding. I'm going to be a little quiet as I move through this. and then I'm going to explain what's going on. To the best of my understanding. Ta-da! Welcome to Triskin! Yay! And then I can just talk to the guard and he'll go, hey, you're not supposed to be in there, and then he'll kick me out, and now I'm in Triskin. And then I fight a bunch of enemies, level up a bunch, and then the run continues. So what just happened, this is the slide. Cutscenes in this game, because the world is all loaded on the same map, they just actually load it like one chunk and then the surrounding chunks, kind of like how Minecraft loads the world for resources sake. The game wants to pull you to a certain set of coordinates to start a cutscene. Because of the glitched state with that specific cutscene, it gets a little messed up of what coordinates it's supposed to send it to. And so you get launched out of the cutscene because it thinks you're in a different chunk than you actually are. And as you're sliding along, the game's going to try to keep updating where it's supposed to send you. But you still have some control over your character, so you can kind of influence the slide. And you can use that to sail across the ocean and end up here, or even right next to the chapel, right before God's Tower, in the more difficult and not faster version of this run. But it's great. But now we're in Triskin. We do a bunch of grinding. We get a bunch of money. We get a bunch of levels. And then we get into the next cool part of the run, which is Triskin Skip. Give me just a second. I don't have a Triskin Skip. That's the save state that I accidentally loaded over. Sorry, I can't show you Triskin Skip. It is, yeah. It's kind of like if a Hess screwed up a cutscene. But yeah, that is the cornerstone trick of this run, is to just skip all that nonsense. To give an idea, doing the slide, the world record is 2 hours and 11 minutes, 49 seconds. No super slide. It's actually not as big of a difference as you might think. The world record is 2 hours and 35 minutes. So you only save about 25 minutes doing the slide. It's still 25 minutes, but you know. This run also definitely has potential for time save. As you can see, my sum of best is sub 2. It's RNG, baby. This run is very RNG heavy. Whether or not the slide is successful is something we're still trying to figure out. Part of it is, are you mashing not necessarily fast enough, but to the right beats per minute? It's a certain speed you gotta hit in order to get it. Plus, in that cutscene, when Baby turns around, there are frames where it does not accept input. So if you happen to hit the X button on one of those frames, it just eats the input, and you won't be able to mash the text fast enough to get the slide to work. So it's really annoying, so a lot of people opt to just not do it. Do I really not have a Triskin skip state? I guess not. All right. Anyway, you can find it. It's earlier in the stream. But that's that. Those are the primary glitches of the run. It really just comes down to those two. Aside from that, it's execution and RNG, and it's a lot of fun. And I had a great time doing this. I might continue to grind for world record, or I might just kind of hold here. I'm like 40 seconds off a world record, but it's going to be not an execution battle, but an RNG battle. So it's going to be, can I be consistent enough for everything to fall into place randomly that I get world record? But I'm super happy with this run. I'm really satisfied. I'm also exhausted and going to bed. I'm going to drop the shout out to Use Two Hands again because this dude was super cool. I chilled in his stream for like 5 minutes. I had a wonderful time the entire time I was there. He plays a lot of obscure games, as I gathered, and Guardians Crusade is what he's doing right now. So go check him out if you need more of this. But I'm going to bed. So let's see who's live right now to raid over to. And then I can submit this speed run and go to sleep and live my life from there. Let's see. Here we go. So I've got Tsunami Ko Ryan. I've raided over to a couple of times. They're pretty neat. They do a lot of Legend of Zelda stuff right now. They're doing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. So a good classic. Let's go right over to them. Bam. Of course. And thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you had a good rest of your stream. If you want to learn more and even maybe run the game, we do have a Discord. There it is. This one. Invite. Copy. Bam. That's the Discord for the Guardians Crusade Discord. Even if you don't want to speedrun it, there are some pretty cool people in there that enjoy this game. And it's definitely worth it to go see them and hang out. I also have my own Discord that I feel obligated to put in the chat because I just put another Discord in there. But anyway, have a wonderful night. You guys are all amazing. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time. I had a wonderful time. And I'll be back next Monday for something. Maybe more of this. Maybe something else. I don't know. Bye.